The only time I've ever had to take time off of training is when I stepped on this, and I keep this handy too. I stepped on a 1-inch sewing needle
Ooh.
that was in my carpet, and it shot into my foot so fast that it didn't even leave an entry wound.
Oh, that
And
just that just made me like, ugh,
yeah,
just
but then because I was living in denial and delusion, I ran for 5 weeks with this thing in my foot, and I'd put 60 trail miles on when I could
no
barely walk.
way.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm a psychopath. And I was just like, I convinced myself it was a bone bruise, and then I convinced
Yeah.
myself that what heals a bone bruise is blood flow, and what provides blood flow for the foot? Running.
Hey, I mean, you're not wrong, but
I was definitely wrong because I had a giant
you had
abscess
the
and
right line of thought.
yeah, I was delusional. I was delusional. I also didn't wanna be put into the Canadian
That's
healthcare
you can
system,
is
and
that
and
that's the
yes,
one they took out of you, though?
this is the actual one.
That's so cool, I would love that.
This is why I keep it.
I
This
have
is why
so
I
many
keep it.
things on my gym lore, I call it, that is just random stuff like that, that is, like, has no significant or, like, random significance, that's awesome.
This is like well, I keep these things handy because when I'm in a coaching call and I end up, having to explain a story, the dramatic effect of me shaking
Yeah.
this and saying like, "Dude, I know what this is like. Listen to me for a second,"
Yeah,
right?
listen,
Like
don't be me, listen to me.
yeah, or like, usually what I tell people, usually the way that I use this in coaching is I try and convince people that they can alter reality through the power of their perception, which they totally can. That's another topic for another day. But it's like you can literally delude yourself through positive thinking into a new reality
Yeah,
until you maybe come up against the actual reality, which was that no, there's a giant piece of metal in your foot and it's trying to be forced out, and you need to go to the emergency room so they can get it out of you. Which I just got very lucky that there was an opening. There was a surgeon who had an opening the day after I was in emergency. And he was like, "Yeah,
wow, really?
let me take that out of your foot." So it's like in Canada, you don't pay for anything like that.